So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Vinicius Junior. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nice control. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hernandez gets flagged offside. And here's Rodrigo. He won't be happy with that one. Now, what about a counter-attack? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Mbappe. That's good play. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! They've scored! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's had it taken off him. Colomboani. Mbappe! He might be in here! So much time and space here. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Dembele. Oh no, this does not look... It's Rabiot! He's trying to hit the front line here. And here's Dembele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Driving forward. He has a look up. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Colomboani. Mbappe has created one goal already. Madrid looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Corner given. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Saliba getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Always onto this. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Chouameni. Played out towards the right wing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Madrid are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And here is the first touch of the second half. Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Chouameni. And Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Great ball, and he's in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Dembele. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Madrid have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Oh, nice touch. He's in a great position here. France have the chance to go the other way. Rodrigo looking to add to his goal. Time and again they are repelled. Pavard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get it through? France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Wriggles his way through. This is them. Shot, surely! And that has fair fizzed.
Colomwani clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Rodrigo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's got away from him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 12, le numéro 14. À leur place, le numéro 24, le numéro 25. Changement.
What are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's been cut out, well played. Koundé. Just about up to 75 minutes. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Koundé has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And it's Arda Güler. Plenty to aim at here. That's very neat. That's a good ball. They're urging him to shoot.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chouameni. Doué. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. Brahim Diaz. And here's Goulet. He's got away. Now, can they get him away?
Madrid can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that is a little undercooked. And this is Kante. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Elise. And this is Dembele. And the shot! And he's following up! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Madrid, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were never really under threat of losing this, Peter.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Well read, nice interception. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And here's Mbappe. Thuram.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Madrid are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Rodrigo. Camavinga.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nice control. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good effort from distance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Doué. Mbappe. France do have a chance to counter here. Now it's come to nothing. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Lovely, now then. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a goal kick. Rudiger gathers from the goal kick. Vinicius Junior. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mendy. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rodrigo.
That's good play from him.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Tchouaméni cuts it out. That's good running with the ball. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Rudiger. Tchouaméni. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe going forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, important interception. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Great defending, strong and determined. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Kante. Doué. That's really well manoeuvred. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. This much chance for a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's chosen to go back. Dembele. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So off we go again.
Madrid clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Mbappe. For Conte. And here's Doué. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, good, and the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Koundé, and it's Doué. Now it's Thuram.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Eder Militao producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Great chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And he's only too happy to take that back. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Vinicius Junior. He's had it taken off him. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Thuram. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Camavinga. Oh, good ball. It's anyone's ball now. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, this looks sharp. He's found some space. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Changement.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, good-looking ball. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He has a look up. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mastantuono. Madrid still ahead by the game's only goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
France really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
So we have movement on both benches.
Le numéro 25, le numéro 24. À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 12. Changement en cours.
Rudiger. Rudiger going vertical. Brahim Diaz. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Brahim Diaz.
Temps additionnel.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now, there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid effectively played like two different teams. Pretty placid before the break, but looked much more up for it after half-time. Eventually, those efforts were awarded. There's a lot of positives to take from that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We're up and running then. Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Back when it goes. And here's Mbappe. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Koundé. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rudiger. Madrid, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's Camavinga. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. And it's Camavinga. Try Bellingham! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Madrid given another corner. Madrid have their second corner now. They've played it short. Shoots! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Olise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's very neat. Bellingham.
France definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Dembele. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga. And they can counter here. And it's Camavinga. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Bellingham. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Here's Tchouaméni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's burst through. No way through there. Shot a goal! And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 6. Pour le
Down to business again.
Le numéro 24.
Madrid leading courtesy of the game's only goal. That's tidy. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? No way through, so back it comes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's beaten the last man. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Caught offside that time. Hernandez goes forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Olise. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Olise. Real chance! Oh, good finish! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Madrid really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's another chance! And a neat finish! France are back on level terms. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
It's Dembele! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Dembele is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Changement en cours.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Doué. And that's been won straight back. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Mastantuono. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That is good progress on the left.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Brahim Diaz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. And here's Kante. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is Kante. Dembele.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Valverde. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Goulet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Dembele. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to...